Hi Vaishnavi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
So, tell us something about yourself. What do you enjoy the most about teaching?
A little bit about myself. I was a Teach for India fellow, 2014 to 16. Uh, so those 2 years was the first time that I started teaching as a uh, freshly out of college. Uh, I would still call myself kid. So that was like my introduction into teaching, and uh, post the 2 years, I figured that I have still a lot to learn about teaching and education. So that's when I decided to do my master's in education. So I went on and completed my master's in education, and then did a few things like teacher training and such. And that's when I was doing that, I realized that how much I miss teaching. So then I looked up for opportunities for teaching positions. That's when I got in contact with a professor of mine who had started a school in
Okay.
Bihar.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in touch with him and then happened to get the position of a teacher there. That's how it started. And what I enjoy most about teaching, of course, is the kind of response we get from the students, because sometimes you get responses from the students that we never expect, so they take you into another level of thinking, that
Yeah.
or the teachers also. So that's what I enjoy the most about teaching, because um, when I was a student, my classroom, my experience as a student was not like that. For me, it was like, come to school, sit in the class, listen to what teacher is saying, bye,
Yeah.
sing national anthem and go. That was my school. But but to have a different experience, knowing that how it should be, and to see how it's working in the classroom, is something which immensely gave me satisfaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why.
Thank you for sharing. Oh, can you also tell us the name of your school and something about your students?
Okay, so I work in a school named Pograma Foundation Academy. It's a very small school right now. uh, our strength is 36, just 36 students of classes third to seventh. And we are based in this small village called Pokrama in Lakhisari district of Bihar. It was founded by one of my professor and some of his students, ex-students. So our basically the philosophy on which the school is grounded is in something called enlightenment anarchy of Gandhiji. So he believes that it is through fearlessness uh, and trust that anybody can achieve their potential. That is the belief. So all the teachers, all the staff in the school believes that if there is an atmosphere of trust and fearlessness, then individual naturally grows and
Yeah.
learns.
Yeah.
So this works for all the staff, all the students, parents, where there is no hierarchy. If you come to our school, you will see that anybody can come into any rooms, can talk to any person. Parents can freely come into the school and talk to any teacher, um, and there is no principal as per se. So there is a head, there's an in charge teacher who acts as an admin person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so there are these little things which you will notice in our school uh, that might be different from other conventional schools.
And what do the students enjoy the most about it?
Students enjoy the most, I think, is the time with teachers. I think one thing which surprised me when I joined the school is that, um, at least from my experience as a student, I was a person who would wait for school to finish to head back home or playground. But here, students stay back and hold the teachers back, saying that please stay for some more time. Please don't go. And they keep complaining if there is a holiday because they don't want holiday also. They want to come to school. After, if they'll be happy to stay in the school even till 9 o'clock in the night.
Nice,
So that's
nice.
happened even during the sessions organized by Wonder Girls. They were very disappointed when I told them that it was just for 1 hour. they even they even asked the uh, person, the professional who were talking to them. They requested one or two of them to give them at least 10 more minutes more. I mean, they literally begged, please give us 2 more minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. So they really want to learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. They are very curious learners,
Mm-hmm.
especially since they come from that village background.
Hmm.
Um, I would honestly say some of them have a lot more practical knowledge than me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's easy to deliver content to them as well.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
to stay up to that kind of an expectation is a huge task for teachers as well. Because we have to be prepared that much for our classes. We never know what kind of questions they come up with. And now these days, they are after we had, so if you remember during the first lockdown,
Hmm.
uh, our online classes started. And ever since that, they have mobile phones with them all the time, most of them. And now these days they have become very tech savvy also. So they see certain things from here and there, and after class they catch hold of us and ask these questions.
Yeah.
Sometimes we will be at a loss of words. We also may not know what they are talking about. Then we have to go and research about it, and then you tell them. They are never convinced by the answer that, see, you learn this concept in the higher class. No, that won't do for them.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So, can you please tell me how you heard about Wonder Girls and what were your expectations of the program?
Yeah, so about Wonder Girls, it was funny because I was having a talk with one of the founders, and she gave me one thread, and this was it. Okay, Teach for India is doing something with, they are doing something, a program in which they are bringing CEOs from uh, well-to-do companies, and they are making them interact with the students. And we also have to start doing something in our school so that our kids get to know what they can aspire for. Because coming from Pokrama, they are very
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, less exposed to any of these things. Even we get questions from them like, ma'am, we are studying chemistry, but um, anyway, we are going to be a doctor or engineer. Is there any use studying chemistry more? And we all the art teachers and even the professor that I was talking about, we talk to them constantly about the importance of all the subject, of
Yeah.
studying history, of studying pure sciences. And they ask me, okay, ma'am, what do we become after that? Can we earn something so that our family can come up? So these are the questions that we were daily dealing with. And that's how we thought, okay, we need to expose them to
Yeah.
professionals from various
Yeah.
fields so that they know these are the scope in the
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
That was the thought line. And then I went and contacted some of my uh, colleagues in Teach for India, and then they referred me Wonder Girls as a organization doing this. Then I reached out to
Yeah.
you,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it just took off. That's
Yeah.
all.
I
Once
remember.
I
Yes.
once I contacted you, it was very easy. Like we
Yeah.
decided, okay, this many students, this day, this many sessions,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
it was a wonderful journey.
Yeah. So, do you think the question that the kids always had in terms of, how do I earn through this, was it met through the program? Did they get a glimpse of things?
Definitely, it did not meet all of their concerns, but it was definitely a starting point, a very good starting point. Even the kids, they are on a range in terms of potential, interest in learning, interest in subjects, and even motivational level. So for each of them, I'm sure that little changes have happened in at
Mhm.
least one of these areas.
Yeah.
Some of them
Yeah.
has become more confident in saying that, ma'am, I want to become this. Some of them have become more curious to know a little bit more about
Hmm.
what else.
Hmm.
This is not enough for me. I need more information.
Yeah.
So, and they are also now aware that even these five professions are not just the five different ones other than doctor and engineer. There are
There
more.
are.
Now
Yeah.
they are on their own looking out for
Hmm.
professions, which is,
Yeah.
I think, a great change. Nothing works more than their own self-interest to find out things, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, so what would you say was the most surprising anecdote for you in the program?
Anecdote, it is one of my personal one when I was very
Sure.
surprised.
Hmm.
I think this would be something for you to consider as well. One of the kids, her name is Neha. She is uh, in seventh standard. She is usually a deep thinker. So, but even then, this question was unexpected for me. She asked one of the professionals who came, I think it was the psychologist. She asked her, ma'am, this is kind of a third or fourth session, and we've been talking to a lot of wonderful women professionals who are very much successful in their fields. But don't you think we also should talk to the unsuccessful people to know what they are going through, because we can learn from unsuccessful person also. So for a seventh standard kid to have such a question
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
something surprising for me.
Yeah.
And another thing is uh, along the similar lines, one of the fifth standard kid, he asked me, ma'am, even all these women, we understand the idea that why we are talking to women professionals, because even in our village, even in outside, there are a lot of obstacles for women to come up. But there is one thing I noted, that these women professionals are all from cities. They're already from well-to-do families. But if you look at our background, our my friends who are girls, are not from here. They have even higher obstacles to cross. So, is there any um, person whom we could talk to who has struggled equally just like us and then come up?
Yeah.
So these questions to come up from these kids, I think, is has done the job.
Yeah, I feel like just the fact that they've begun thinking so much is, incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, what would you say was your experience of the Wonder Girls Foundation program as a teacher?
As a teacher and as a person who was coordinating from the school's end, I found it very easy. I mean, from the beginning, when I talked to you about how to go about it, and the materials that I received from you, I did not have any difficulty understanding the uh, course of the program, of what was the vision, what was the idea, and it very much was in sync with our school's need also. So, to start with, so it was very easy from the beginning to end. uh, Let it whether it is uh, being in touch with professionals or starting the Zoom call, all the professionals were on time. So, and yeah, the one word I would use was easy.
Great, thank you so much. Would you recommend it to another teacher for their classroom?
Definitely, I would.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Oh, and what did the students have to say about their experience of the program?
Students in during the reflection exercise, I think that was very useful, honestly, to do. Um, I realized that they were on a various thinking levels. Some of them were very impressed by these women professionals, especially the girls. They uh, One thing which I was very happy at the end of the reflection exercise was that they realized the importance of all the subjects
Nice.
and the importance of communication.
Okay.
So for them, even after us saying, because there's a limit to which we can say, right? Even after we saying that, see, languages are important, you have to focus, math and science is not the entire world. Even after saying that, some of them were still skeptical about it.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, how useful will it be studying Hindi? How useful will it be studying grammar in English? But then at the end of all of this, even they ask the same question because we constantly talk to them about these things. They made a point to ask every professional this question: what are the subjects which are important for your field? And every single of them said, see, uh, uh, in school it is important to learn all the subjects equally, and you never know which part of what you learned in school will be useful for you, and
Yeah.
especially communication is important. So I think most of them realize that now because they saw real life examples.
Yeah.
And some of the professionals even gave their own experience of where certain things which is not related to their field but still they learned in school helped them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was great to see that the kids actually saw that during the sessions. Another thing was some of them, there were, I think, one or two who said that, uh, what is the use of even keeping a goal? Because life is so unpredictable. If we can't say what will happen to us the next day, then what is the use of planning for next 5 or 10 years? The fact that this question was there in their mind
Is
was
yeah.
something, yeah,
Surprising. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. What is the
And
answer they received to it?
this question was asked to me in the reflection
Oh, okay.
exercise. Yeah. So I told them to think about it again and think about again what these professionals might have done to reach here. And I even asked them to think about their own parents. So most of the parents are farmers. They're small scale farmers. So I asked them to think about what their parents must be doing for ensuring the success of their uh, farming. They still plan. Even the life is, we may not know we get trained or not for sure, but still they plan. So I asked them to reflect on it again.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Because these students are so, um, they think so deeply that, and giving them a straight answer often backfires.
Yeah.
If
It
you
never
tell them that
works. Yeah.
no, 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 you plan, your life will be more organized, more, you will still have more hold on your life, they will not take that for an answer.
Yeah. 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 I think it's nice
Those thinking,
asking questions at this age. It's great to hear
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this, and we hope to collaborate
My pleasure.
in the
Yeah,
future.
sure, sure. So in case if you're uh, again finding another set of professionals, but from a different background, like from a rural background, then um, my students are looking forward to next set of sessions. I've not
Done.
even told them that this will continue, but they took it for, they
Granted.
assumed that it will continue. Yeah. They're like, ma'am,
No,
next
no, we
time
do
this
have a
first.
second
They are
edition,
already,
but yeah, we're just
oh,
trying to figure what date we should launch it because of the pandemic. Everyone's unwell right now, so
I understand.
waiting for things to settle. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.